back here through Carpenter, and Dunbar are going to make contact. Caution flag going to come out.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to bring the American All-Star Series Pro Late Models 4 wide for each and every one of y'all out here tonight. So, once again, get your cell phones ready, stand up, cheer. Let these drivers know that you appreciate it because they are making their way. You can throw a blanket over them as the American All-Star Series Pro Late Models are in town here at the Lake Cumberland Speedway. And they are ready to put on a show for the fans because you're going to feel the thunder here in just a half a lap as they are 4 wide. Ladies and gentlemen, the shock and the power are getting ready to come at you, and through your TVs, you'll be able to hear it across the world as the American All-Star Series Pro Late Models are green here at the Bluegrass Classic. As they race their way, they're 3 wide, they're 2 by 2 down to the backstretch here on a brand new, freshly paved racetrack. As it's going to be all sides out in front, you got Tyler Arrington making 3 wide with Mr. Walls on the outside. As you will have the number 10 ride, that's going to be Bird there on the bottom side. Walls and Bird battle down to the backstretch so far. As it'll be that number 9 of Zach Size there, still continuing to lead this one. Tyler Arrington for second. Battle's going to be for that 3rd and 4th spot. As Logan Walls in the 14, Bird to the bottom side. As they go side by side, door to door down to the backstretch. Still continuing to battle down to the inside. As it's going to be Nicholas Bird back to the bottom side. As you will have that number 14 on Walls on the outside. Great battle and still for that 3rd spot. As the number 9 is Size, still continuing to lead. He's running 14.594s. Tyler Arrington a little bit faster with a 14.539. As Size continues to lead, Arrington right there behind him. Mr. Logan Walls up on the outside. It's still a great battle. Skylar Marlar now starting to make a movement on the number 73 of Trevor Size. Size on the outside, Marlar to the inside. Josh Dietz right there. That's a good battle with the 6 and 7 and 6-7 spot. As Marlar is able to work to the bottom side of the speedway, Size to the outside. Still those guys continue to battle down as it's going to be still Marlar to the inside. And we are at 5 out of 50 here for your Bluegrass Dirt Classic for the American All-Star Series. Lap down traffic of Philip Ramirez and that number 1Z will be the first car lap down for your race leader is Zach Size and that number 9. As here comes Tyler Arrington as Arrington's going to be able to work to the outside. Philip Ramirez the first. Oh, we got Josh Dietz around on the front stretch. Josh Dietz and that number 9 is around on the front stretch for caution flag number 1 here for the Bluegrass Dirt Classic for the American All-Star Series. They have that whole entire box as Zach Size can leave anywhere at this time, and he does, and we are underway for your Bluegrass Dirt Classic. Back to the restart. The field makes their way as Zach Size going to be able to drive away. Tyler Arrington. Here comes Logan Walls at number 14. He had a good run on the outside but lost all the momentum as he has now got the number 10 of Bird back to the inside. Nicholas Bird and Logan Walls continue to battle their way down to the backstretch as it's still all the number 9 of Zach Size. Size able to work his way to the bottom. Tyler Arrington in the 002 for that 2nd spot. Nicholas Bird's got a good run on the bottom side and is trying to make a stick. Not this time. Here comes Skylar Marlar as he's going to work to the inside of the number 14 of Logan Walls. That's a great battle for the 4th spot. Walls on the outside. Skylar Marlar will beat him to the line. He'll take the 4th spot away. As now Skylar Marlar is going to be making his way to that 4th spot. Logan Walls, Trevor Size has fallen way back from his starting spot. Trevor Size is all the way back at the 10th spot so far. You got a battle for the race lead. Battle for the race lead. Tyler Arrington's going to take a look at. Oh, we got one around. Wow, that was close. Wow, one car around the number 21 out of 3 and 4. Tyler Arrington was making the move, and then he had to bail out of it. That number 21, a TJ Steele, was around in turn number 4 for caution flag number 2. As Zach Sy is going to be able to make his way here as we are on the yellow flag number 2. The restart number 2 is Zach Sy is going to be able to take his way through the middle of 3 and 4. We're back underway. Size, here comes Skylar Marlar with a good run down on the bottom of turn number 2, and Skylar Marlar will easily take the 3rd spot away after Nicholas Bird made a mistake in 1 and 2. As we got the 55 all but around, look out, we got guys checking them up, and boy, what a save down to the front stretch. We had a lot of checkups going into turns 1 and 2. As it's all Zach Sy's, 11 out of 50 here so far for the American All-Star Series Pro Late Models, and he is up on the outside. It'll go to Tyler Arrington in that 002 machine to the bottom side. Meanwhile, Skylar Marlar's got a good run off of 2. He will be your 3rd place running car, as it's Nicholas Bird for the 4th, and it'll go to Logan Walls in the 5th, but here comes Bailey Cardwell in the 07 machine as he's going to start making some moves, and he is looking for that 5th spot from Logan Walls. As Logan Walls and Cardwell go to war here, as Logan Walls in the 14, Cardwell to the bottom, single filing out, as here comes that number 11W, Jeff Watson, as Watson got a good run on the inside of Bailey Lowe in that 727 machine. Ross White and Ryan Smith, they battled out for the top 10. Zach Sy still continues to lead this one as it's the 11W machine, as he is going to work to the inside. Ross White's got a good run on the inside of turns 1 and 2 as he's got Billy Lowe up on the outside. As Zach Sy still continues to lead this one, it's a 002 of Tyler Arrington, 16 out of 50 here for the Bluegrass Dirt Classic. As can Arrington do anything? Lap down traffic starting to come around, and TJ Steele and that number 21 machine will be the first car on the back of the field. Sy still clicking laps away with a 15.027. Tyler Arrington with a 14.927. But Skylar Marlar with a 14.886. That is your top 3, and we got some heavy lap down traffic ahead here for the race leaders. As Zach Sy continues to lead this one, you got the 002 of Tyler Arrington still right there behind him. Lap down traffic, very heavy. You got cars on the inside, you got cars on the outside. Where does Zach Sy go from here? Can Zach Sy get this one done? Will it be the 002 of Tyler Arrington? We got a car in the wall with Shane Crane, and he was able to save it in turn 1 and 2. As now lap down traffic will become a factor here for the Bluegrass Dirt Classic here at the Lake Cumberland Speedway. Skylar Marlar's looking to the outside. This is where it's going to get good. Zach Sy's right there to the bottom side. He's going to look to Steele. Steele and Sy's make a little bit of contact off the exit of turn number 2. Here comes Skylar Marlar with a big run in 1 and 2. He looks on the outside. Tyler Arrington's going to go low to Steele. Arrington right there to the inside. Steele holds his middle line, and Skylar's going to lift into 1 and 2. Zach Sy's at number 9. Marlar's going to bang the right rear quarter panel off the wall, and he'll get the big run to Tyler Arrington. Sy's on the bottom side. We got the 55 ride coming to a slow. Yellow flag on the speedway for the 55. Caution flag number 3 as this race was just getting really good for that number 55 machine. Alrighty, so give you guys a little bit of a lineup. Zach Sy's last lap time with a 15.192 in lap down traffic. Tyler Arrington with a 15.713 and Skylar Marlar with a 15.300. It'll be Nicholas Bird right there behind him with a 15.048. And then you have Logan Walls for your top 5 with a 15.420. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for round number 3 here of the Bluegrass Dirt Classic. Zach Sy's going to lead him to the field, stacks him up a little bit. Here we go. Green flag is back out. As Sy's and Arrington, Marlar got a good run off the top in turns 1 and 2. He'll get a good run in the middle of 3 and 4. Back up to the outside is going to be all Zach Sy, still your race leader. And here comes Marlar. Marlar will take the second spot away from Tyler Arrington. Skylar Marlar got a good run on the outside. He has got that top shelf working as the rest of the field are going to make their way through. Zach Sy's going to try to work to the bottom. Marlar to the outside. Tyler Arrington will tuck in right there behind Marlar. Zach Size got a little tight off of turn number 2 as he'll be Marlar going to try to track him down as Tyler Arrington back to the inside. That's a great battle for the race lead. The fans are going wild as here comes Arrington. Arrington's going to try to battle back to Skylar Marlar. Marlar up against the fence. Arrington going to be able to roar the middle in 1 and 2 as it's still Zach Size. You got a good battle for the 4th and 5th spot too as it'll be Logan Walls and that number 10 and the Nicholas Bird as they battle side by side door to door here at Lake Cumberland. Halfway to go, Skylar Marlar and Tyler Arrington continue to battle it out. Zach Size starts to drive away as here comes Skylar Marlar. Can he catch Zach Size? Last lap time, Zach Size with a 14.69. It'll go to Marlar with a 14.854. Arrington's really starting to battle back here with Skylar Marlar after Marlar got around him on the outside. As that battle for 2nd and 3rd still continues on. Here comes Tyler Arrington. He's going to look to the inside, and he will not have enough of the slide job in 1 and 2. More lap down traffic with number 21 of Tyler Steele. As Zach Size in the 9 is going to be working to the outside. Here we go. Skylar Marlar and Arrington both on the outside. More lap down traffic. This is where Skylar Marlar started to close on the back bumper of that number 9 of Zach Size. We are 29 out of 50 in this one as we are continuing on tonight as here we go as Trevor Size, actually Zach Size in a 9 up on the outside. He has to hit the brake pedal for lap down traffic. Is this a moment of opportunity? Skylar Marlar there. Chris Chandler in the number 8 machine right there in front of him as Zach Size did a great job working the middle in 1 and 2 as he will be able to work the bottom side. Chris Chandler right there in front of him in that number 8 machine. Zach Size going to be able to throw the slider right across the nose and Chandler's going to be able to battle back to the inside. 19 more laps to go here, and Zach Size in the wall in turns 1 and 2. He jumped the cushion. That's going to allow the 57 of Skylar Marlar to close. Marlar's got him in the middle with 3 and 4. He's got a good run on the outside of the speedway. Zach Size on the outside. Skylar Marlar single file, nose to tail down to the backstretch. Battle for the race lead as the 11 of Daniel Dial will be some more lap down traffic. It does not like it. Zach Size gets really tight off of 3 and 4. Here comes the moment for Mr. Skylar Marlar. Marlar's right there. He can smell the lead as he has got Zach Size right in front of him. More lap down traffic away as we are 33 out of 50 in this one. Zach is still working lap down traffic. Skylar Marlar is going to try to find another way. He gets a good run on the outside. Zach wants the outside as the number 38 machine of Kenny Hall will be put a lap down. Marlar setting it up in turn 3 and 4. Using a lap down car. Look to the inside. Slide job in 1 and 2. Not going to be there as here comes Marlar. He's going to go side by side with Trevor Size down to the backstretch. Size at the bottom, Marlar to the outside. More lap down traffic in this one. 35 out of 50. Zach Size going to try the bottom and lap down traffic. That's going to be John Ellison at number 21. As Marlar's going to go somewhere else. As Zach's going to be able to hold the bottom, Marlar's going to try to follow him through. What a battle for the race lead. It's all Trevor Size and Skylar Marlar in lap down traffic. Steve Stallings in the 17 will be next to lap down. Marlar's going to try the tops as Zach Side's going to be on the bottom side. Big run for Marlar as he will have those guys make some contact of Steve Stallings. Marlar back to the inside. Going to look into the inside of Steve Stallings as Zach Size clears lap down traffic in turn 3 and 4. 12 more trips around the speedway for the Bluegrass Dirt Classic. Can Skylar Marlar, can he get it done? As it's the number 9 of Zach Size back on the outside. He's got Chesney right there in front of him. And more heavy lap down traffic. Size going to get tight off the top out of turn number 4. Here comes Skylar Marlar once again. Size at the bottom. Car starting to get a little tight. Marlar's got to run in turns 1 and 2. Can Marlar work to the outside? Chesney right there in front of him. And here come Marlar to the outside of 3 and 4. 9 more trips around. Oh no, Kane's going to go around. Kane is going to go around. Shane Crane's going to go around in that number 4 SC4. Right in front of the leaders. Both Zach Size and Skylar Marlar are able to get away clean. Lake Cumberland Speedway, you have never failed me. Don't fail me now. I am so excited to see what's going to happen here as Marlar and Size take their way. Size messed up. Oh no! The whole field wrecks in the front stretch. We got a parking lot in turns 3 and 4. Everybody that's not a track official, do not go out on the speedway. Everybody, stay off the speedway. If you are not a track official, stay off the speedway, please. If you are not a track official or American All-Star Series official, do not come out of the speedway. As looks like Size and a 9 and company, they tried to make an interesting stop, like stall the field going into 3 and 4. Everybody tried to jump it off the turn, and Trevor Size went around in front of the whole entire field. Heavy nose damage on the 002 of Tyler Arrington. Looks like Bailey Cardwell got caught up in that too. Pretty tough. He's got some nose damage on the right front. Size looks like he may be okay. Ross White in the 0. As Skylar Marlar is going to be leading them through the middle of 3 and 4. As we are back underway, as Skylar Marlar will lead the Bluegrass Dirt Classic. As Marlar up on the outside, you have the 11. That's going to be Mr. Jeff Watson looking to the inside. Marlar is going to be able to take away here in that number 57 machine. Meanwhile, you are going to have the 11 of Watson there on the turns 1 and 2. Here comes Ryan Smith in number 4. Logan Walls will go side by side, door to door. Marlar in the 57 continues to lead this one and continues to drive away. Meanwhile, it'll be Jeff Watson and Ryan Smith going to be your top 3. As Marlar continues to click laps away in that number 257 machine, we will have just shy of 5 yet to go. Watson safely in second. It'll go to Ryan Smith for 4. Logan Walls in the 14 and Billy Lowe in the 272 machine. As Marlar continues to dominate with this one here with just the 5 laps to go as Skylar Marlar continues to lead this one away. As Marlar still continues, 5 to go this time around. It's going to go to Jeff Watson for second and Ryan Smith in the 4S, still your top 3. Marlar's got a big lead so far. You're almost looking at a 3-second gap over the field. 47 out of 50 down as Marlar's got to work a little bit of lap down traffic, and Marlar's up on the backstretch as he's got the number 21 machine of steel right there in front of him. As Marlar works to the outside, side by side, door to door, should be 2 to go this time by. As Marlar continues to lead down on the backstretch, Bobby, take it away.
Skylar Marlar leads the way. Coming to the white flag, the Dr. Jackets in the air. Skylar Marlar, one more trip around the Lake Cumberland Speedway, and he will be the Bluegrass Classic winner. Into turn number 3, off of turn number 4, Skylar Marlar. Second is Jeff Watson. Ryan Smith in 3rd, Logan Walls in 4th, and Bailey Lowe running out your top 5. Checker flag waves on the Bluegrass Dirt Classic. Your top 3 in 3rd, Ryan Smith. In second, coming all the way from the 18th starting position, Campbellville, Kentucky's Jeff Watson. And your winner, starting from the 9th position out of Winfield, Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen, give him a hand, Skylar Marler.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think of the Bluegrass Dirt Classic here at Lake Cumberland Speedway? Skylar Marler is being greeted by friends, family, and everything else. He's getting ready to climb out of the car. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Skylar Marler. Skylar Marler, man, congratulations on the win. $5,000 richer here for the American All-Star Series. How you feel?
Oh yeah, we started off struggling there. I was working on the shocks there, and I forgot to do something to one, and it was terrible. And the shock guy figured it out right there for the feature. But I'd just like to thank all my sponsors, all you fans, and I'm gonna go ahead and call out Joe on these restarts over here. You got a starting box 15 foot long. That's why the 9 car got wrecked. Then they called me back on the second start. What's the point of having them 2 red flags over if you can't start between them?
Anybody else you want to thank here tonight?
Yeah, just car owner Jamie Stump right here. Kate Industrial Painting, Adam All with awesome designs. He keeps us looking good. And gotta thank my crew, Big Cody here. He works his tail off. I mean, this guy works for hardly nothing to keep his car up, you know. And yeah, all the other guys here coming and help us. Just like to appreciate all them. Appreciate all you fans.
Give it up for Skylar Marler, your winner of the Blue.